굿모닝. 얘기는 좀 이따 하자. 야, 오늘 부업들 돌아가는 거 보고들 좀 해봐라.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm Mac. This is Let's Play Limbus. It's not a Let's Play, it's more just me randomly grabbing things for Limbus Company. Anyway, something interesting has come out. Refraction Railway 3. As you can see, it's changed the color of this little tab here. And yeah, Refraction Railway is some of the hardest content in the game. It is also something that is extremely rewarding. Based on where we make it to, we can get all sorts of special rewards. And if we can beat this in 100 turns or less before the season ends, then we get a very cool bit of decoration. It will also tell the world how good we are at this game, because as you can see, the previous Refraction Railway has a very fancy graphic, but it also tells us how long it took us to reach that point. I never went back to tidy up my time. Anyway, yes, we'd like to enter. I've basically pulled in my main story team for this stuff. So I have Spice Bushy Sang and Mole Office Ishmael for a sort of singing hybrid team. As you can see, I also have Rhymeshank should I decide to go all in on that. Forced is here as our SP support. We have a good burst damage with Rabbit and Wolfcore Don Quixote. Should I want to go in on Trimmer, we also have that where... Wait, no. Mollison. Right. Actually, I remember now, it wasn't Mollison Claire. I want to bring in R-Core Ishmael for this, just in case there's a very powerful skill check to beat. But yeah, we have Tremor, we have Sinking, we have Ryoshu here to act as a slow healer. A Tremor boosting, Tremor boost, Mole Office Mutus. It's early in the morning, I'm not thinking straight, I just want to see what the new content is like. Hardcore Mersault, should we want a tank? And should we not, then he's going to give a speed boost to Donnie. Hong Lu over here from the Ting Tang gang is going to boost our damage just a little bit. And should we need to go all in on raw damage, then we have Ensign Claire. The only odd one out for being useful in a fight is the RB sous chef Gregor. But he's basically for background healing to complement Ryoshu's forward healing. Interestingly, this one does actually reflect updates to your uptime and such, so that'll be fun. This line is a giant clock. Refraction rate 0%. I can hear the metal cogwheels turning and creaking. Something heavy and massive seems to be taking a step with every teeth that click into each other. I have no idea what that is, so it's going to be a very interesting time. We have a limit of 6 sinners for this one, so let's just go for some generic do-gooders.
순수했던 나날로.
Oh, yeah, it's the mermaids from this very canto. Okay, so we actually do know what their elemental weaknesses are. Pierce and Wrath and Pride, but they resist Gloom. We have no starting resources, meaning that we need to make sure that every hit counts. If attacked while shielded, inflict one sinking on the attacker. We can deal with that. Something that could make for an actual semi-problem. We don't have a lot of lust on our team, which means that it's going to actually be very hard to trigger whistles.
키워보지.
Of course, the downside to that gloom resistance is that it also means that sinking damage it doesn't do very much. Well, we can't exactly call him official survey of everyone. Escu actually released a survey on Limbus Company, and it's kind of hilarious that Don Quixote is actually the most popular of all the sinners, at least out of all the people that answered that survey. Now the handy thing here is that because Force is going first, it's going to give the SP up to everyone. So all of our future rolls are going to be a lot likelier. Well, I did like the idea they did with the previous... Oh dear. You done goofed, Donnie. As I was saying, I did like the idea with the previous Refraction Railway where you got an upgrade of your choice every time you complete a cycle. It also meant you kept fighting the same enemy over and over and over, and it got very obnoxious. Wow, that's a +6 to attack power. That's bad.
정화. 이제 쓸만해졌고. 자, 다음은 어디요?
Oh, I should have paid attention to the thing that says Wave 2 at the top, shouldn't I? Wrath, Pride, Pierce. Why does it say question mark up there? Donnie?
언제나 달려나갈 준비가 되었어.
Frick, 9 charge. Okay, let's see if we can negate this attack. I mean, look at that. He's only dealing 3 to 7 damage on hit. We can take that sort of penalty a little bit.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
I like the detail that after you complete her canto, it does actually change the voice line for Snag Harpoon. I also like the little graphic effects at the edges to show that yes, this is the Refraction Railway. Hang on, passives. Upon death, deal 10 damage to connected mermaids, then apply 2 damage up. Upon death, deal 10 damage, then apply 2 damage up. The previous Refraction Railway also tried to do some things to remove the need to save scum a lot, where people would just keep reloading in order to get the perfect setup of speed and the initial skills. They actually made it so that if you did the skills at the end of one fight would carry over as the first 2 skills you get in the next fight, which meant you had to be even more strategic about everything. But that said, they also had the option to just hit retry stage and it would preserve your current speed values. Ooh, this is nice. That's not 2 damage up.
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
But yeah, so if you got an order that you particularly liked, then you could just keep reloading that fight rather than retrying the entire stage.
이제 쓸만해졌고.
Get your hand off our ship. Refraction rate 14%. Refraction rate 14%. An opaque, shimmering wave crashes onto us. Perhaps its countless motions, all lodged onto its back, is a reminiscent of that shimmering. Silent yet ponderous, it crashes onto us. I recognize that shape. We're going to have a really bad time here. I'm not sure what you're doing here, though. Refracted whale of 1,000 strands, mermaid. The main problem is Dream Devouring Siltcurrent, or Siltcurrent, because you paralyze the entire party, so this is a good time to bring in Ensign Claire, I'd say. Just to double check. It doesn't tell us what his resistances are. I'm actually regretting setting her. I'm beginning to wish I had more of the negative coin ego, because those are how you get past this guy because of the paralyze effects. Oh man, this is going to be 2 waves. Refracted well of 1,000 strands. When killed in combat, deal 10 SP to the unit that attacked it last. Fantastic. At least we have this round of warm-up so we can get as many ego resources as we can before we have to get into a nasty punch-up.
무슨 맛일까?
흐드러졌구나.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Let's do some crunching. 31, 55. That's not quite enough.
불길 속으로.
Although I don't actually need the SP now that I think about it, I shouldn't have done it like that.
흐드러졌구나. 피어나라.
Have to save rip space for when it counts. And Mind Whip.
정화.
좋아. 다시 못살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
정신이 물러 터졌군요. 너
Now, one thing of note is that in the previous Refraction Rails ways, there was always a double fight where we'd where we'd end up against 2. My thoughts. We'd end up fighting 2 abnormalities at the same time, but now to keep it from being absolutely impossible, you'd have to fight against one they'd share their action economy, so they'd always have the same number of attacks as you have sinners. It's just that which one gets more attacks than the other would vary. So this is a problem because crashing Siltcurrent here, we can't clash it and it alters the environment. The main problem is that it's going to paralyze us every turn. That's not good. Turn end, create flotsam, and then a bunch of standard sloth blunt attacks. Yeah, we can't actually clash with this. I'm actually very tempted to use Sun Shower here because it gives out protection to our team and we actually kind of need that. So the best attack to clash would be Sweep. This might be a bad play, but it's the play that I want to make.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
이 스며들 듯한 비 우산이 새진 않나 모르겠어.
So then, yeah, this is a problem. Every turn we start off with a paralyze effect, which means that our coin power is negated for 1 coin. It's a problem because, well, he has a very strong attack here somewhere. This one. Blind Obsession, which is the name of the ego skill. We also have Paralyze, so the attack that I really want to throw at it, I can't. Oh wow, everyone's moving stupid slow. This is the problem though. I have to actually look this up, so he rolls 15 and then plus 2 per coin. And that's just about as much as we can expect from it, so... What is the strongest attack I can roll that doesn't have coin power? It would probably be this one. Man, if I'm going this deep in on ego on this turn, I'd hate to see what's going to come next. This is the second move. We have a lot of hopeless, but that's because of the 1 point of paralysis on us on this turn.
불렀는가?
It doesn't give him a pride weakness, that's the important point.
정화. 이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Oh, that was very, very close.
복을 구하고 싶다면 정성을 들여 빌어보시오.
As you can see, it's the multi-hit coins that give us the most use. The multi-hit coin nukes, I mean, because they can burn past the paralysis. By depleting Flotsam's HP to 1, it becomes Broken Flotsam. Well, maybe the name doesn't change, but... yeah, it turns into a destroyed Flotsam, meaning that he's going to start hitting it with Wayward Obsession, which is quite good for us. Honestly, I think we should just have Sinclair take that hit, because even if he fails, it's just going to deplete his SP, which means he's going to roll better next time. Granted, 100% is a lot. Yeah, on second thought, don't do that.
피워보지.
당신의 일로 터졌군요.
피어나라.
Where did the flotsam float from? Where did the flotsam float from? From where? And how did it end up here? After so many years, even that flotsam may not recall where it came from. As long as it can be used to stop that abnormality's attack. We need to hit it with pride. 17 is a really high number to hit. Usually we can rely on Yi Sang to do it, but he's actually taken some one-sided attacks, so his SP is very low. Ishmael eventually managed to reach the flotsam. This was possible because other sinners tried their best to draw the abnormality's attention. Ishmael grabbed onto the flotsam and tried to move it out of the way before slamming their weapon down onto it. This ended up leaving several sharp edges on the flotsam. If something were to charge into it, it would become impaled, unable to progress further. Ishmael gains attack power up.
했어요.
It's really unfortunate that we have skills like Mind Whip
지금은 바빠요.
and freaking self-destructive purge, because now it means that they've started to add extremely unfair requirements on skill checks if you don't meet them. So, because he reached minimum health minimum health on his fluorescence, it has given us his boosts instead of him.
지금은 바빠요.
Yeah, we all have fluorescent shard, so we gain poise and poise count, which is nice if you bring a poise team.
무슨 맛일까?
The problem with paralyze that we often have is that it makes it very hard to judge whether you're going to win clashes or not, because the paralyze doesn't stick around. Oh shoot, we were supposed to destroy that. Mind you, we might just kill the boss this turn. This is why I don't trust the quick hit buttons, because they always skip over the important parts.
무슨 맛일까? 헤이! 여기서 소란이 줄었네요.
Frankly, if I had been thinking, then I'd have probably tried to give that kill to Yi Sang so that he could get more SP out of it. Now, next time we're going to see someone new. Until then guys, take care. I'll see you all around.